Okay, let's do a little bit of story time. So I was thinking about when I was younger, I had a friend, and when she was in high school, she did not live with her parents. She lived with one of her friends from school's parents. So the mother of one of her friends became her guardian. And I really never pushed or asked why she didn't live with her parents. She never said that her parents were abusive. She never said that they used substances. She would just say they just were not able to raise her. I don't really know what that means, but I did find it strange that even after she was 18, she was still living with this woman. And her friend from high school had actually already moved out, went to college and everything. And she was still living with this woman. So it was kind of strange because that's not her mother, it's not her family, but obviously that's who was raising her and taking care of her in her teenage years. So then came a time when she decided she wanted to move out. And she moved out with this very older gentleman, which I thought was strange because it was apparent to me that she never said that they were dating or that was her boyfriend. But when I went over to her new house, it was clear that they shared a bedroom. So, I mean, she was over 18, none of my business, right? But I just thought it was strange. And she would always want me to come and hang out at their house. So it was like me and her and this much older guy. And I kind of thought, like, why are we hanging out with this old dude? Because, you know, I was young too. So it was like, usually when you're young, you don't want to hang out with people that are old. Just kind of how it is. Okay, so it seemed like all we really did was we would watch South Park. I mean, I know that's kind of silly. And it seemed like that was the only thing that really seemed to have in common. And I still didn't understand why she was living with him. And I knew she had a job. Now, it's true that she did not graduate high school. So I was surprised that she had a very good high-paying job. She could easily just get a place of her own. So I always found it strange that she kind of relied on other people. Like, she relied on this woman to take care of her that she wasn't related to, and then she moved into this guy's house and he was paying all the bills. And it just really seems strange to me, because when I get into these topics about why people live how they live in their car, bills get too expensive, find a place to live is hard, it's unfortunate that sometimes young people get taken advantage of by older people, and, you know, just because they need a place to live, they end up moving in with someone that they probably really have nothing in common with, and they just need a place to live and stay. And it's an unfortunate topic, and I was curious if anybody had any feedback on this, on what you think about this situation. I personally have never had to be in a situation like that, but I believe there's a lot of people out there that have, and, you know, maybe they're embarrassed to talk about it, maybe they don't really see what the big deal is, but it's just something that crossed my mind, so thought I'd bring it up.